Welcome, everyone, to today's Explainer. We're focusing on something that is, quite frankly, blurring the lines between artificial intelligence and digital commerce in a way we literally haven't seen before. We're looking at K.A.T.E, and specifically, their groundbreaking new integration with Claude. Imagine a financial system that is entirely governed by AI. Now take it a step further. Imagine being able to talk to that system, interrogate it, and see its data completely live, right inside your AI assistant. It's an absolute game changer of a paradigm shift, and we're going to break down exactly how it works, why it matters, and what it really means for the future of money. Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with the unwatched system, then enter K.A.T.E, explore the live data bridge, look at 6 tools in plain English, map out the future roadmap, and wrap up with e-money versus crypto. Section 1, the unwatched financial system. To really understand why this is such a huge deal, we have to address a pretty deep philosophical gap in modern finance. It's something most of us completely ignore as we're tapping our cards at the coffee shop every day. K.A.T.E.'s founder and CEO, Gregor Daterville, asks a deeply provocative question. Who is actually watching the financial system? Think about traditional payment infrastructures for a second. Networks like Visa and MasterCard handle absolutely massive amounts of data, processing roughly 61% of all transactions in the Eurozone. But there is no real-time intelligence layer governing that flow. There's no single entity whose sole dedicated function is to know exactly what the currency is worth at this precise millisecond, why it moved, and to provide a live, accessible audit trail for it. So, the crucial contrast we're looking at is this. On one side, you have static traditional infrastructure. It's fee-driven and operates entirely without an active real-time intelligence layer. But on the other side, you have the K.A.T.E ecosystem. It is continuously audited, driven by real-time intelligence, and most importantly, it's AI-governed. This really highlights what K.A.T.E sees as a massive, glaring flaw in current payment infrastructures. They are essentially blind to the context of the money they move. Moving to Section 2, enter K.A.T.E, AI Governance. So to fix this massive blind spot, K.A.T.E didn't just build a new ledger, they built an artificial intelligence solution to act as the ultimate unblinking watcher. Enter Kate. She is K.A.T.E's AI Chief Operating Officer. Powered directly by Claude, Kate governs every single aspect of the KAELUM Commerce Currency in real time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. She's basically an executive who never, ever needs a coffee break. She has strict daily duties too. For instance, she assesses appreciation signals every single day at exactly 0200 UTC to determine the value of the currency. And she does all of this while maintaining a completely transparent, unbroken audit trail of every single governance decision she makes. And you know, she isn't doing this alone. K.A.T.E actively monitors exactly 21 distinct agents across the platform. These agents cover internal, external, and cross-system operations just to ensure constant algorithmic governance. If an agent goes offline or performance degrades, she knows instantly. The entire health of the platform literally rests on her continuous oversight. Section 3, the live data bridge. For a while, this intelligence layer was completely invisible unless you were deeply embedded inside the KAELUM platform. Well, that has just changed with the new KAELUM Claude Connector. Now, we need to be very, very clear about this. This is absolutely not a chatbot guessing game. When you ask Claude a question using this connector, Claude isn't just scraping the web, making estimates, or hallucinating some cached figure. No way. It is a live data bridge. It pulls real, live data directly from the exact same internal systems Kate uses to govern the platform. It is direct, unfiltered access to the source truth. Section 4, 6 tools in plain English. Let's see how this builds out by exploring the everyday utility of this new connector. It gives users 6 distinct tools that you can query in plain English. Want transparency? You can just ask for the KLM price or ask it to walk you through the audit log. Curious about system health? You can literally type, "Is Kate running right now?" and get a live governance readout. And for utility, you can ask about the merchant directory to figure out where to spend your KLM, or simply ask, "What is my KLM balance?" It completely transforms what used to be complex financial database queries into a totally natural conversation. Now, what's really fascinating here is the actual mechanics behind the pricing tool. If you ask Claude the price of KLM, it will show you the hard-coded floor price of 9 pence. As the system clearly states, this is definitely not a marketing claim. It is a constant that cannot be overwritten, ever. Kate can only move the price upward, and she does this in strict 1.2% increments. But she only does so when her confidence threshold is met. Specifically, she needs a minimum confidence score of 65 out of 100, which requires at least 4 out of 6 positive signals. It is pure math-driven governance, and Claude will actually show you the exact math she used to make that choice. And this utility extends right into your personal wallet. If you ask about your balance, Claude retrieves your current account tier status. Whether you're an everyday customer sitting at a minimum of 400 KLM, a creator at 1800, or a merchant needing 3690, Claude will instantly tell you your GBP equivalent and compliance status. And the best part? It exposes absolutely zero personal data in the process. For the investors tuning in, there's the K.A.T.E subtoken marketplace tool. Ask Claude about investment opportunities and it will bring up the 9 K.A.T.E marketplace slots. The price for just one of these slots, a cool £180,000. These are heavy hitter positions that earn a 2.5% commission on every transaction value indefinitely. But what's truly mind-blowing from a system design perspective is that purchasing one of these slots immediately triggers a 1.2% price appreciation event for the entire KLM currency. And getting access to all of this is astonishingly simple. You really don't need to be a developer to figure this out. Right now, you can just open Claude, go to Settings, and then Connectors. Click Add Custom Connector, name it K.A.T.E, and paste in the provided connection URL. That is literally it. You toggle it on in any chat, and boom, you instantly have a live connection to an AI-governed financial ecosystem.
Section 5. The Future of Commerce.
So, seeing the data today is amazing, for sure, but it's really just phase 1 of a much broader vision. Here is the evolutionary roadmap. We are currently in phase 1, live data. Phase 2 gets highly disruptive, in-chat payments. Very soon, you'll be able to confirm a payment in plain English directly inside Claude. And then phase 3 opens this up to the entire world with an embedded API, allowing developers to plug K.A.T.E Pay into practically any application. Finally, Section 6, e-money, not cryptocurrency. Now, looking at this ecosystem, it is super easy to jump to conclusions when you hear buzzwords like digital currency and tokens, but we need to set the record straight. K.A.T.E is regulated e-money. It is absolutely not cryptocurrency. It doesn't even operate on a blockchain. This is a vital distinction. K.A.T.E operates securely under the UK Electronic Money Regulations 2011 closed-loop exception and the EU e-money directive, meaning it's a completely secure platform designed for real-world commerce, operating with all that amazing AI transparency, but firmly within traditional fiat regulatory frameworks. We are quite literally entering an era where the intelligence layer and the payment layer are becoming one and the same. Financial data doesn't have to be locked away behind clunky, static dashboards anymore. It can be conversational, it can be live, and it can be governed entirely by AI logic. So I'm going to leave you with this provocative thought. As this technology rapidly evolves into phase 2 and beyond, are you ready to spend currency, execute trades, and manage your wealth without ever leaving your AI assistant? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and remember, keep questioning the systems around you.